Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I have made a sour cream old-fashioned donut. Pretty similar to the buttermilk old-fashioned donut that we made a little while ago, except these are a little bit more delicate. And here's how I made them. So this starts out in a stand mixer. You pop in the sugar and the butter and you cream those together. While that's creaming in the stand mixer, I mix together the dry ingredients, and that's cake flour, baking powder, salt, and nutmeg. Give that a stir, mix it together really well. Now the butter and the sugar should be creamed together really well, so in go 2 egg yolks, and we give that a really good mix. And now you alternate between putting in the flour and the sour cream. A little bit of flour, a little bit of sour cream, a little bit of flour, a little bit of sour cream, back and forth until it's all well incorporated. It's going to be extremely sticky. This is much more like a really loose cookie dough at this point. Cover it and stick it in the fridge for at least an hour. Or, overnight. So after the dough is fully chilled, but before you take it out of the fridge, heat up your oil. Make sure the oil is hot before you take the dough out of the fridge. Put some flour on your workbench. Pull the dough out, put it on the flour. Turn it over a couple of times and, flour it fairly generously because this dough is super sticky and you want to work with it when it's cold. Pat the dough down to about a 1/2 inch thick, flour your donut cutter and cut out the donuts fairly quickly. Pop 2 or 3 into the hot oil. I wouldn't cook more than 2 or 3 at a time. They'll sink to the bottom. Once they float to the top, give them about another 1.5 or 2 minutes. Flip them over. And keep an eye on them. Once they're well browned all around, pull them out and put them on a rack to let any oil drain away. So here's the deal. After I cut the first set of donuts and put them in the oil, I find the dough is too sticky to work. So I put it back in the bowl, stick it back in the fridge, chill it down a little bit, bring it out, and then keep working it. So these donuts are essentially the same ingredients that we used in the buttermilk donuts that we just made. But the results are completely different. Where the buttermilk donuts are dense and heavy and really substantial and you feel like you're eating a cake donut. And you can dunk them in tea or coffee. They're really sturdy. These are much more delicate. And that's down to a couple of different things. First off, we used cake flour, which will give a much lighter and crumblier texture. We also creamed the butter into the sugar, and the egg yolks were completely different. So same sort of ingredients, completely different outcome. These are light and airy and just so delicious. So I tossed them in cinnamon sugar. You could just put powdered sugar on top. You could dip them in a chocolate glaze, and we've got a great chocolate glaze on the website. or you could just eat them as is. I would encourage you to try both recipes and just see which one you like for yourself. I kind of like both of them. Thanks for stopping by. See you again soon.